The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Igbo, has advised President Bola Tinubu to consult distinguished economists to help rectify and reconstruct the nation's economy. The group stated that by utilizing the expertise of economists such as former Minister of Finance and current Director General, the World Trade Organization, WTO, Dr. Okonjo, economic policy expert Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, and the President's African Development Bank Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, among others, the nation's economic recovery can be swiftly devised, adding that such will bring a reduction in the burdensome cost of governance. However, Ohaneze cautioned that the consultations should be made solely based on their merits and not tribal affiliations. This was disclosed on Thursday in a statement by the group secretary, General Okechukwu Isiguzoro. He noted that the nation's economy has been marred by high prices of essential commodities in the market, as this has consequently increased hunger and among the populace. This is evident at the Federal High Court in Lagos on Wednesday ordered the federal government to fix the prices of goods and petroleum products within 7 days. Justice Ambrose Lewis Alagao specifically ordered the government to fix the prices of milk, flour, salt, sugar, bicycles and their spare parts, matches, motorcycles and their spare parts, motor vehicles and their spare parts, as well as petroleum products, which includes diesel, premium motor spirits and kerosene. This followed a protest by some youth and women of Niger State who took to the streets of Minna, protesting over what they call the biting hardship and the rising cost of living in the country. The group in the statement read, as Nigerians continue to bear the brunt of these challenges, the prices of essential commodities skyrocket, endangering widespread anguish and anger. The unhindered pain of hunger has become unbearable for the people, exacerbated by the weakening naira due to foreign exchange complications. The exhaustion of Nigerians towards empty promises from the federal government necessitates immediate action to instill calm amidst the populace. It adamantly asserts that seeking assistance from distinguished economists such as Dr. Okonjo, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, and other reputable experts solely based on their merits and not tribal affiliation is crucial in rectifying and reconstructing the economy for the betterment of Nigeria. Ohaneze urged Tinubu that the path to success lies in concrete and genuine consultations with the aforementioned world-renowned economists. The group told Tinubu to heed our impassioned plea and promptly undertake the necessary steps to secure a prosperous future for every Nigeria. The group lamented that the current economic team of the Tinubu-led administration was deficient in ideas, competencies, and willpower, which further underscores the urgency for the president to undertake a comprehensive overhaul. The evident dearth of ideas, competencies, and willpower within the current economic team further underscores the urgency for Tinubu to undertake a comprehensive overhaul. The Nigerian populace's patience is rapidly dwindling and the nation's teeters precariously on the brink, the statement added. Ohaneze noted that the Nigerian populace's patience is rapidly dwindling and the nation's teeters precariously on the brink. In conclusion, Ohaneze Igbo wholeheartedly pledges an unwavering commitment to championing the rights and interests of all Igbos and Nigerians. Urgency and resolute action must be taken to address the prevailing economic hardship besieging our nation, the group's secretary general stated. To me, calling Tinubu or asking him to seek the help of Okonjo and the rest of them. It's not going to solve the problem. Let's even be truthful to ourselves, because Nigeria is always going backward. When you have another government, this government that, or the Buhari government, or the, or what was this government, Jonathan's government, good Lord Jonathan's government, that we thought it was too bad. Buhari came on board. It was, you know, Jonathan's government now became very, saint. Not knowing, not to say that there were no corruptions or atrocities or shenanigans in that administration, of course, but because of people who are eating, who are benefiting, they will be defending them to high heavens. Now Buhari government came, we say, oh, Buhari's government is the, is the worst, that it has never happened in the history of Nigeria. And Buhari was boasting that by the time he leaves office, Nigeria will miss him. Everybody said to fear, God forbid, but that it cannot be worse than what we have seen. The impunity that went under Buhari's government, that it will never happen. But lo and behold, Tinubu came on board. People started appreciating Buhari, and I say, God, I beg, what is this? So even when Okonjo was there, the government was bad. But just that instead of us to be progressing, we are retrogressing. Another government will come, and the one that you were saying that it was bad will now become saints. It's not as if Tinubu and his team do not know what they are supposed to do. They know exactly what they are supposed to do. But they don't want, the willpower is not there. Just like you're saying that the willpower, it is the willpower. They know the right thing, the willpower, and it's driven by their greed and by their stomach. By their stomach. That is what is making them not to do the needful. Yes. Yes. I'm able to say that. Bringing a Okonjo to the equation or to solve the problem is not it. If they give them advice, they prefer solutions to them, will they do anything? It is Soludo. Now, Soludo, when I check about these three people that they suggested to Tinubu, they are doctors. You know that Soludo is a professor. There's one man, Riwan Bismarck. That one, before he joined Buhari, he used to be very vocal as far as the economy and the state of the nation, as far as the economy is concerned. But all of a sudden, they brought Buhari, appointed him, and Soludo is the professor, appointed him. They say economic team. Do you know that throughout their tenure with Buhari, they never uttered any word, especially that one that called Bisman or whatever his name, Riwani. He was always speaking, but he became deaf and dumb because, and I was not like, okay, now they put these people. What happened? That does not mean that they were not giving Buhari and his team advice. Did they take it? But now the man is no more with working with Buhari. Buhari is no longer in power. The man now suddenly found his voice. He's not talking. He was not talking there, no, because he was part of the economic team. So for the benefit of the doubt, let me say they must have advised them, do this, but they won't do it. So if Tinubu brings all these people, the best of the best, forget it. They will just be there for camouflage, for decoration. Even if they give them advice or prefer solutions to them, they won't do it. All the solutions that Nigerians, you don't even need anybody. All the solutions, Nigerians are just, the solutions are just flying in the air. Have they taken it? Have Tinubu government taken it? So to me, no be all those ones. No be all those ones. They will still not take it. The situation will get worse. Why will you have a Soludo and you have this Riwan Bismarck and the likes of them? Nigerians were saying, oh, they were the best. This and that, they will help. Well, not that even these Tinubu's boys, they don't know what to do. If Tinubu, that with his teamship, whatever, they agreed that they were going to remove fuel subsidy, and they highlighted how they are going to do it. But he was not supposed to say it during the inauguration. And this man, and that was why they gave him that inaugural speech, the pamphlet, for him to read. He went and do something else. Is he the same person? You think that they will not be giving him advice? Let us do this, let us do that. And he didn't do it. And that is why the whole thing is getting, it's getting worse on a daily basis. So, to me, if even Tinubu, if you appoint Okonjo, doesn't mean that things will get better. For the fact that she worked under Jonathan and what's this called? Obasanjo. That does not mean that the economy was okay then, but because we have a worse people, because this, the more you have this government, new government, they will have that belief that after all, the people that served before, who were president before them, they committed all manner of atrocities, everyone did not fall. So they will, that is the confidence they are having, they will do and undo. So Obasanjo's government and the rest of them before APC came on board, no, they were not doing they were not doing well. But because this APC is been doing another nonsense, that's why we're thinking that they were better. So I don't want to talk more than this. Let's hear what you think as well.